How's it going, everybody? How are y'all doing? Today's video, I wanted to go talk about a fun counter out there. It's been out there for a while now, but not up until recently, where it's now been used to counter a little bit more of the GLs. And today I want to go and show you this team countering both a Jedi Master Luke Skywalker team as well as a Rey Galactic Legend team as well. This is pretty dang close to beating us to preliminary Kylo Ren team without a full full First Order rather. And I still have yet to do tests with this team versus an Eternal Emperor. But I'm pretty sure it can beat Eternal Emperors as well as Kylo's. It can beat pretty much any GL out there. It is a bit finicky with the variance of what it can and cannot beat, so you got to keep that in mind. But I want to show you guys today this team countering a JKR leadership with JML and all the other Jedi, as well as a Rey leadership as well. And just going to show you guys what this team is. Well, let's go in a game. So this is a team that was created by somebody in Wolfpack a while ago. This is, I think, created by Fox in Wolfpack. And up until recently, where I've seen this being used, and I'm like, hey, maybe this is going to work pretty well versus some of these new JMLs and, you know, Eternal Emperors and even Reys and whatnot. So let's go down my proprietary counters. Let's go a little bit down here. There we go. This is the team here. So JTR lead with 3PO, Major Tom, which is AK the Trooper, Resistance Trooper for the Resistance faction, as well as Han and Chewie. So why does it work so well? Well, it's because of this dude right here with his Guerrilla Tactics unique. He gains 55% turn meter whenever an enemy who is not exposed becomes exposed. So you get so much TM here, guys. It is ridiculous. I would love to see if somebody can pull this off without a Gear 13 Major Tom. Real quick, guys, you can beat this team with Gear 12s. This is a Gear 12 Major Tom from a buddy of mine testing this out while the video was being made. You can beat it. He has a Gear 12 Major Tom with Relic 7 JTR and the 3PO, and his Rebels are right here. Han and Chewie, boom, boom, boom. Tenacity Mod Chewie, there we go. And Han is Relic 7, some more damage, more offense. So you can't beat it, and to prove it, he has a screenshot, so there it is right there. This is Cal's screenshot, boom, boom, boom. You can beat it, so this does work with Gear 12 Major Tom. Awesome stuff. And see how that works. So this is with my requirements that I've had from getting JTR, from getting some of the JMLs as well, or rather the Reys as well as JMLs for the Luke. So this is like where I'm at with this team. For the modding here, and like why else it works? Well, it's because of our leadership, because you get more crit chance here, more damage, and you get a lot more exposes whenever you can crit. And you can make them lose a little bit TM whenever you use a special ability as well. So you have a lot of control here, a lot of damage, a lot of TM. So my modding has really not changed whatsoever. I have not remodded any of these guys for this counter. They have been the same throughout the entirety of me using these characters. So she's just fast. She has a lot of speed, a lot more protection. If you want, you could probably add some more damage if you wanted to. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. For this guy, I remodded him to kill with the Rebel team, actually, with Chupio to kill JMLs, but now I could probably revert back and use more potency if I wanted to use this counter a bit more often. So he has a bit more tenacity here to stop the counters, or stop the Billy blocks from a JML. And then you got the Trooper here, which is modded for some crit damage and potency. You get 30% critical chance from JTR's leadership, so you don't have to go crazy like I did, but you can definitely get his potency stacking if you guys would like to. So his potency is right there, 91%. He has no speed because he doesn't need speed here. He only needs that TM gain. You want to max out his CD if you can, and get some nice extra added on offense as well. So that's him. He's very, very basic. And then you got Han here. Nothing really changed here. Use him the same way you would use him in CLS. He has some more CD, some more health, a little bit more offense, nothing crazy. And then Chewie is pretty important here. You do want to have him modded for tenacity, as you would use him versus like a gas team. So he does have some extra added on tenacity as well. So that's pretty much the whole team here. And now I want to show you guys this in action. So let's hop over to some of these teams. So I want to show you guys this one first. This is one I fought a JKR leadership JML, and they only took one turn. So they only took one turn. So first things first, you want to go shoot Watt. Major Tom gets all of that extra TM. And you want to keep doing basics here. You want to keep the TM train going. Now we go back to Watt. We got to finish him off. You want to get the mind tricks off on the Master Luke. Stop all of those AoEs happening. And then you want to go back to gas. Keeping in mind, though, that this is a JKR lead, so we got to proc the first savior, right? So we were trying to do that at the moment. We're going to do basic here because this will not kill him. I've tested this out with my damage, and that's not going to kill him. So, but then right there, we lowered him just barely enough to the point where we can use a special and land the healing immunity, which procs his savior, but he doesn't get any more health or protection back, which makes it extremely easy to one-shot him right there. So you definitely want to use, if you're fighting a team like this, you want to use that healing immunity onto gas when possible. There are times where it's not able to and you can't do it, but when you can, that's probably the best bet. So you stop potential AoE and the savior at the same time. So now he's dead. Their first turn right there, and their only turn in this entire battle was a basic from Master Luke. And now we go back onto Luke after we kill JKL, we kill JKR, we kill Gas. And now at this point, you can pretty much auto it. It's just him left. And yeah, this is it. This is the whole counter, guys. Like I said, this is a lot easier to build than a Chupio team would be, because not many people have a Chupio built to counter these teams for a little while. He's needed with relics for that whole Commander Luke team to work very well. So if you want to make a makeshift team in GAC, perhaps you can use this. Got to keep in mind though, you're going to be pulling a JTR, a 3PO, as well as a Han and Chewie. But also, if you want to use your Chupio somewhere else in like a Mon Mothma team, you can definitely do that. I feel like this team, you can manage it to utilize anywhere you want to use your GACs, and you know, be a bit more flexible everywhere you want to go. And definitely in arena, this is a great arena team to use if you want to climb. So that's the first one I want to show you. The next one here is one that wasn't as clean. It was not as clean, I gotta say. I gotta be honest with you guys. It was not as clean as the first one, but this is still a win. So this is kind of what happens when it doesn't go as well with the TM. So we're fighting Fatal's team. He's got legit mods. He's got like I think a 323 or 325 JKR. Everybody's here modded correctly. So we're gonna shoot Watt first. You're gonna go back to gas, use a base or a special there to get off the tenacity up and get some more exposes landing. And now we're gonna come back to Watt. Boom, he's dead. Now we're gonna do mind tricks onto JML. Boom, we got all the debuffs, and come back here for a nice little mass assist. Calling Han Solo, always, always, always more potential chances to land the exposes. And now we're going to land this healing mini onto gas. It's a bit delayed, right? And we didn't get enough TM and exposes onto Major Tom, which led to them getting the mark off. But it's okay because we still landed the healing immunity onto gas. But I don't want to just kill him just yet. I want to make sure that I can lower him to the point where we can hit him off on Savior as well as lower his TM at the same time. So we're trying to do that, but unfortunately it didn't work out too well. We tanked that barely, and we're going to TMR the Luke right there. Come back to JKR. We already proc Savior, so we can kill him there. And down goes Chewie. So it's not as clean here, but we still got enough people alive to manage the rest of these guys. So down goes Han. We're going to go back to 3PO. You really want to call in 3PO as much as you can because you get pretty much guaranteed exposes on that basic. And it's very, very nice to see because Rebel allies can inflict exposes while 3PO is here on basics. And coming back over here to Luke, get some more TMR with 3PO and going to kill JKL, go back to JML, and you're autoing it pretty much. I don't think we auto it at this point, but you can definitely auto it if you wanted to. But yeah, another one, you know, it's not as clean in this one because we didn't get as much TMR, or TM rather, from our Major Tom with the exposes. We probably missed a few there. And yeah, I mean, just thinking about this team, it's so fun to see. The only thing I feel like is you do need to probably get a Gear 13 Major Tom, which is going to be a bit annoying for those people who don't have him if you didn't go for Rey. But like I said, I would love to see this being used at Gear 12 for the Resistance Trooper and see how this will all function and work. But yeah, this is pretty much a win here. You can't really, you can't die here. You get too much TMR going, and let's see. No, we don't finish him off, but you can see he's gonna die for sure. So that's that one. And then the last and final one I want to show you guys is gonna be not a JML, not a Luke, but it's going to be a Rey. And I want to show this team off because I'm sure people still fight this team on a daily basis. So for those who don't have a GL, maybe you don't want to use your CLS, or maybe you don't want to use the Jedi or even Vader at all. Maybe you want to test this out. Well, feel free to. You can still beat this team with this this new, not really new counter, but it's the new Resistance / Rebel team. So same thing. You want to shoot first on JKR. You want to go get some Reys with her exposes, and now at this point, whenever you use a Resistance special, you reduce their TM, which is very, very important here. So I think here I went for the ability blocks onto Rey to stop her whirlwind, because at this point you're going to lower the guys below the 60% health. So you got to make sure that you have some ability blocks onto her, as well as offense down for when she does get her ultimate off, which will happen in here. It's kind of inevitable because you can't really just one-shot her, you know, and getting through her damage immunity at the same time. So we got to go and play around the damage immunity on the others while not dying and tanking the hits while killing them off after the damage immunity expires. So that's what we're trying to do here. Again, I mean, these go so smooth if the exposes land every single time. And there's a very, very good chance that happens. There's very, very rarely that I do not land the expose and I just end up losing. It's a bit more RNG, I'd say, versus the Kylo Rens rather than any of these other ones. And like I said, I've still yet to test this out versus Eternal Emperor. I would love to test it out, though, soon and see how that all works. So there we go. Mark happened. Now that means he has no more damage immunity. We can do some more hits onto the JKR. Everybody here has pretty good team on our side, so we don't have to go for anybody on their team except for really JKR because we still got to go through him to stop any potential saviors. So there we go. He's dead now. I think I'm going to go for Luke here. Maybe Rey. I think it's for Luke here because we got to get more of those confuses so he just stops the TM gain, right? I think that's what I'd go for. Let's see what I went for. No, basic. So yeah, we landed confuse. Means he has no more TM gaining capabilities, so you won't get any more turns off. And we're going to go back for gas. We got to kill gas immediately. Boom, boom, boom. He's dead. Go over back to Rey. And I think we do... What do we do here? I think it's either a basic or AoE. I forget. Basic. Okay, basic there. We're going to do some more TMR. Perfect. Stop her TM. No more ultimate. It's awesome. And then do some big hits here onto, I think, Luke here, right? We got to go for Luke. There we go. Luke got some big hits. The damage immunity saved him. I think we probably could have killed him with 4 exposes. So Hermit Yoda cleansed off there. The Hermit Yoda second Zeta, whenever somebody dies with Master Training, he gets his turn back. That's a really bit of annoying Zeta here, but you can still kill this team with it. So at this point in the battle, you have everybody alive, but she went into ultimate, right? So in this point in the battle, you want to try to get your Chewie to be as healthy as he can be, keeping in mind, though, that you still have offense down onto the Rey, and you don't have to worry about any crazy damage going to happen to your guys, right? But keeping in mind that while she has Inspire, she gets stacking mastery whenever the allies, or rather the enemies, get TM. So that's kind of scary right now. She gets some more stacking offense, but I think we'll be okay. There we go, 89k. See, that's some big damage, but you can tank it. That's why I would say with my remodding here, if I want to remod for this particular team with Rey, I would go for a crazy amount of protection and just health for really everybody here, just to make sure we tank this big ultimate. So we do lose Chewie there. It's a bit more scary here, like I said, but it's still doable. The Rey leads are a lot more scary than the JKR Jedi ones with Rey underneath them. Those ones are extremely easy. And I could show you that one, but I would rather say that for a different day if you guys would like to. It's a lot easier for that one than for the Rey leads. But guys, that's probably going to be it for this counter. As you can see here, Rey is the lone wolf here with the Master, or rather with Jedi Hermit Yoda. That's his name, Hermit Yoda here. But yeah, we're going to kill Rey here. We got a lot of TM, and they don't have a lot of TM, pretty much. Just how this goes. So it's a fun counter, guys. If you want to build this up, feel free to. I've been using some of my climbs, killing the Reys, killing the JMLs. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully they do fix JML a little bit more, as well as the Emperor, and try to get them to an even playing field with all the other ones. Because I feel like they're a bit off the playing field. They're a bit lopsided, I'd say. But right about here is when we kill her with this nice mass assist from 3PO, and there she goes. Down she goes. Rey is dead. We win the game. Awesome, guys. So thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a like, share it around, and sub to the channel if you guys would like to see more of these fun counters. I do want to test this team out versus some more Kylos and some more Emperors in the future. If this can beat those two teams, I would say you can probably maneuver your way around in GACs to build this team for those counters, as well as making a very, very strong Mon Mothma team with Chupio, maybe even GLS. So with all that being said, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Feel free to check out Discord, Patreon, and my other things down below in the description. But that's going to do it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, and until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.